We're going to talk about routes, we're going to talk about technique, we're going to talk a little bit about footwear, and we're going to talk a little bit about recovery there. And in the first segment of the show, we've got a special guest. We're going to be talking a little bit about Isagenix here. We got the President's Packs that we're all going to be able to go through here in just a moment. It's going to be very exciting to learn a little bit about Isagenix and what exactly it can do for you, and how it's much more than simple supplements that show up in the mail, how it can actually enhance and improve your life. And to do that, we have a special guest, Miss Jen Cavallo. She is an independent consultant with Isagenix, and she has joined us here today to talk a little bit about her story, her experience with Isagenix, the product itself, and what it can do for you, and how you can get in touch with her to start your journey with Isagenix. So it's an honor to have her on our show. Jen, welcome to the TriJake Truth.
Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it.
Good. How's your day going so far?
Fantastic.
Did you start off with some Isagenix product this morning?
I sure did.
What'd you have?
My daughter and I both had a shake, and then we hit the gym.
Perfect.
Did some weights, did some cardio.
I dig it. So you're always moving forward. You're always doing this lifestyle. As we know, fitness is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It is a lifestyle, and Isagenix certainly believes in that. There's a lot of great products here. You said earlier in the show that this is the presidential pack, and we'll get to all that in just a moment. But first, I just want to hear a little bit about what inspires you, what drives you, and how you got started doing this thing.
Okay, well, what I did when I was first introduced to this, I met a woman at a shoe store, and she saw that I was sort of struggling with my weight. And at 155 pounds and 5'2", I had tried everything, and I was desperate. And she introduced this to me. 4 days later, I was on board. 9 days later, I had lost 7 pounds, 4.5 inches in my belly, and it just went from there. So, and it wasn't just water weight, as people say. It was actual weight. My husband did my measurements, and he thought I was sucking my stomach in, and for once in my life, I wasn't.
Were you going? You were going to the gym there, because that's a pretty short amount of time to get that kind of results.
Yeah, 2 to 3 days, possibly. I have, 2 children, 11 and 12, a husband, 2 dogs, so a job outside of the Isagenix.
You're busy.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening there. That's wonderful.
I don't even want to talk about that. The Isagenix job. I shouldn't have said that. I want this to be my main job.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's good. So you have Isagenix here, and these are some of the products. Now, what do you take on a daily basis? Because there's a lot happening here.
Yeah. Well, in the morning, I will make myself a shake, which is 2 scoops of shake to 8 ounces of water and a few ice cubes, and I'll blend it up in my blender.
Oh yeah.
And
the ISO blender.
Yep.
It's the real looking deal right there.
It's the best way to do it, I find, although you can use a shaker cup and cold water. Some people prefer that, and it makes it easier to take it on the go.
Yeah.
So I start with the shake in the morning, and then, mid-morning I'll have a healthy snack, whether it be one of the Isagenix snacks, 30 calories, or half of a Isoline bar, or something from my refrigerator. And then lunchtime, at this point, for me, Jake, I'm on the maintenance plan.
Right. So
I just do a shake in the morning. Occasionally, I'll have a second one for lunch if I'm running around crazy and just trying to get somewhere. But this goes in conjunction with the healthy eating. It's not to completely take the place of your food eating.
Right.
You are going to eat food.
Yeah. Well, you look great. You have a glow. You have a healthy glow to you, which is wonderful. Now, you say that you're on the maintenance plan.
Yes.
Now, what's the non-maintenance plan? What's the 911 plan?
911. Okay, so what it would be is we'd order up a President's Pack because it has absolutely everything you need to succeed.
Certainly looks
which is
like
what
it.
I ordered, and it has chocolate. So what you would do is a typical.
This is chocolate?
That's chocolate.
Keep talking, Jen.
Okay, so in the morning you would have a shake, mix it up either in your blender or your shaker cup, and at lunchtime, you'd either have your second shake or your 400 to 600 calorie meal of your choosing. A salad with chicken on it, egg, that kind of thing, some real nice protein. And then in the afternoon, you're going to have another healthy snack, whether it be an Isagenix snack, another half a bar, a hard-boiled egg, something of that sort, or a piece of chocolate if you just want to boost your metabolism, feel good. I mean, chocolate makes people feel good.
This is pretty tasty.
Yeah. It's green tea infused, and it's good for you.
It improves the mood, metabolism, and energy.
You got it.
It says it right there on the package.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. The Isadelight Plus. And that comes part of the presidential package.
You got it.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Now that's the 911 plan. Now we're into the maintenance plan for you. How many shakes per average would you say you have a day? Is it a multiple shake kind of thing, or what does that look like?
Well, when you've achieved the results that you want, which for me, it took me 5 months. I lost the 30 pounds. I had the number 125 in my head, and I wanted to,
Good number.
Wanted to get down there, and I did it. And in 5 months, I said, okay, I'm good with where I'm at, and I went on to just having a shake in the morning. And then incorporating all the other healthy food. The beautiful thing about Isagenix is that it's 100% organic, it's gluten-free, and it's low glycemic. So a lot of people, I was the sugar person, the chocolate chip cookie girl.
Me too. I went for the chocolate.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and I did not think that this was going to help me in that department, and sure enough, the way the shakes work and the cleansing and all of the other components, it really gives your whole body a shower on the inside. It detoxifies all the stuff, the bad stuff that we've been putting into our bodies, and tells your body, this is what I'm craving. I'm not craving the sugary things anymore because this is so low sugar, and you want the fruits and the chicken and the vegetables. As
That's
opposed
cool.
to, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Now, I've spoke to a lot of people about Isagenix, before talking to you, because it is a very popular brand, and a lot of people do use it. And as a matter of fact, a real good friend of our family just lost a ton of weight, and she's doing minimal time at the gym, and she's just basically maintaining her diet. And as a personal trainer, a lot of times I tell people, yeah, it's great to get into the gym and to exercise and do these things, but you have to have both,
balance,
especially like if you're in it. Now I'm going to go to the other side of that, and I'm going to say that I am a very active person.
Right.
I have a diet where I consume somewhere between 5,000 to 5,500 calories a day.
Yeah.
Now, how can something like this be of benefit to somebody like me?
Well, what we have also is the Athletes Pack, which contains a slightly different shake, same taste, same components, although it has 36 grams of protein as opposed to 24, which the regular shake does. Most athletic people that are using this to build lean muscle will go and use the Isoline Pro. Because of the 36 grams of protein.
Now, what's the Isoline Pro? Is it just protein, or just greater protein, or is it different?
It's just greater protein. Tastes exactly like the regular shake.
Okay.
Comes in chocolate and vanilla. Just more protein. And I will do one of those if I'm going to go to the gym and do, say, cardio and lifting. I would do one of those because it's denser and it really gets to the muscle and gives you a better shape more easily.
That's cool. So you have the athlete package for people who are
yep.
very active. Now, something else you kind of glazed over there is the cleanse. So this is sort of we'll just for all intents and purposes call this the meal supplement idea. Now, what is the Estrogenic Cleanse? Take me through that real quick.
The cleanse consists of drinking our delicious fruit berry flavored Cleanse for Life 4 times a day. And what it does is it really, it's a deep cellular cleanse. It's not a colonic cleanse, so you can do it while you're at work.
Fantastic.
And it just, again, it really just detoxifies, takes all of the sugars out of the organs, puts them where they're supposed to go, and then the next day it says, well, where's the sugar? Oh, okay, it's not in the organs anymore, and it goes to the fat store.
That makes a lot of sense. I understand. Yeah,
here's the jump start. And now the body has retrained itself to say, well, there's no sugar in organs. I'm going to keep munching away at the fat stores.
Right.
And it's the visceral fat, not just, the visceral fat that surrounds.
That's probably why you had the quick results, and that's probably why other people would also get quick results.
Yes.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Now, as an independent sales consultant, you not only use this stuff, but you also sell this stuff, and it is sort of changed your life.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about that story.
Well, so I started it with Isagenix, and my first inclination was to get the weight loss. You know,
Sure.
I just wanted to get the weight loss, and within 4 weeks, people were saying, "What are you doing? You look great. What are you doing?" And I just shared my story. Where do I get it? Oh, you can get it through me. And guess what? You can do the same when you start getting your results, or you don't even have to wait till you get your results. Get a running partner. Get somebody to do this with you. You know, have an accountability partner.
Wow.
That's always a good way to do it.
Yeah.
And I saw the vision for financial freedom.
Yeah.
And this has given me that.
Yeah.
So
it's important to do what drives you.
Yeah.
I find, and I find that there's a difference between doing what drives you and doing what you love. You know, if we all just did what we love, we'd probably be sitting on the beach all day or something along those lines.
Of course.
So when you get behind a brand like this, like you've done, and like other people on your team have done, and you do what drives you, not only do you get the idea of financial independence, you know, but you also get the freedom of promoting something that you really believe in.
Oh yeah.
And I get the same sort of feeling with TriJake Fitness.
Yes.
Right here in Wellesley.
Of course.
And it's such a beautiful thing to help people reconnect with that spark, to help people reconnect with the idea that they can do more than they think they can. You know, they can lift a little more, they can run a little further, they can bike a little further. And this is a product, as you've described, that can really help you get there. And it looks like that there is a design of accountability, and it looks like there is a design that sets you up, sets the buyer up for success.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a wonderful thing to stand behind.
Yeah, you know, it is an amazing product. I mean, the whey protein that they use is the best whey protein in the world. It's undenatured. I don't know if you know what that means.
What does that mean?
It means that it does not go through any sort of a hot process. It's a cold process where they extract the whey from the milk, therefore keeping it in its most natural state.
Yes.
So you're getting the best top of the line whey from cows that not from the U.S.
Happy cows.
Happy cows.
From happy cows.
Exactly, from New Zealand, and that's really where you get the results, because the protein is so delicious and nutritious and dense.
Oh, well, that is wonderful. And what a great resource of information. And I'm sure our viewers will have many more questions, you know, after watching this, and wondering what's the best way to get in contact with you, Jen.
Through my website.
Okay.
jcavallo.isagenix.com.
Deal. You got a phone number?
I do, 617-699-3317.
Beautiful. So we'll send that out, and folks
Sounds good.
will flood in to help them lose weight, feel great, be more active, be more mobile, and to always move forward.
Yeah.
Jen, just a joy having you on. Thanks for bringing all the stuff. I appreciate the piece of chocolate.
Thank you.
You know, it was really good to see you, and I look forward to seeing you, you know, very, very soon.
Wonderful. Thanks, Jake.
All right.
I appreciate it.